Hello, my name is Julie, and that might sound like a typical American name to you. But my sisters and I grew up in Bogota, Colombia, one of the largest cities in the world. Bogota is divided by north and south. The north is where rich people live, south is where poor people live, and I grew up in the south. Growing up in my neighborhood, I saw terrible things, people doing and selling drugs, robberies, riots. I saw more than 10 people being killed. I was scared, but this is where I grew up. I didn't let these bad things define me. There were other things that I chose to influence my future in my life, and one of those things is Jesus Christ, my family, and my community. Two of the people who helped me shape my life, who I am today, are my parents. I greatly admire my mom and my dad because they never went to school, but that didn't stop them from dreaming. My mom started working when she was 4 years old. My dad was a homeless growing up. They wanted for their children what they didn't have, and they gave us a different kind of life. Even though my dad didn't go to school, he taught himself how to read, how to write, how to do math. He educated himself, so he started his own business. He opened a store, and he paid to send me to a Christian school. My mom is who encouraged me to be involved at school, at church, sorry, and still my love for God. This love is something that I hope to pass on to generations, and I am proud that my husband and I are teaching our children the love of God. We believe that through His love, they will be safe and successful in life. My parents taught me that hard work pays off. They were loving, they gave me what they didn't have growing up, and they took care of others. This way of life is what inspires me today to help others, especially moms, be dreamers too. As a community breastfeeding educator at Milkworks, my job is to be out in the community and help moms be successful. I facilitate a group of moms every Monday. It is a place for moms to come and be with other moms. Many of these moms are new to this country, just like as I was 8 years ago. So some of you might be wondering how a girl from Bogota, Colombia, became a community breastfeeding educator here in Lincoln, Nebraska. And to answer that, it might take me longer than this presentation. But I met my husband in a really hard time in my life. It was after my dad died, and I was working to support my mom and pay for my college. One day, my sister asked me into helping her get signatures for a political Christian party, and while we were doing that, riots broke out. We moved to get out of the way and of the chaos, and while we were moving to another place, there was standing this handsome, tall, green-eyed traveler from Nebraska. It was pretty much love at first sight. We got married, moved to Lincoln, and started a new family. Now I connect moms with other moms like me, and I love it. I had never heard of Nebraska before. I came here one January in a very cold January. I didn't understand what snowing meant. I didn't speak any English. I didn't know how to drive. So adjusting to a new life, it was really hard, but my husband's family and my church really helped me. Now I have a passion to help other women going through the same experience. Hispanic women often come from a culture where breastfeeding is what you do. It is normal for a new mom to spend 40 days in bed, and your mom or your grandma come and take care of you while you're, recovering. But it's very different in the American culture. Milkworks has 7 breastfeeding educators like me who go out in the community to help other moms and babies. These women are Chinese, Vietnamese, Sudanese, Korean, African American, and Hispanic. We bring the expertise when it comes to our culture, but Milkworks gives us some training on breastfeeding. Breastfeeding has physical and financial and emotional benefits, but even with all these benefits, many moms say that the feeling and the connection they have with their babies while breastfeeding is the best part. But breastfeeding might not be as magical as you think. Sometimes there is pain or not enough milk. For moms, there are different challenges at different stages. These difficulties pressure moms to give up, so that's why moms need other moms. My support group give moms a place to come where they can say and hear that happened to me too. Being part of the group lets them see that the situations they're going through are normal. What happens by getting this group of moms together is very important. I feel because of sharing life and our stories with each other, we learn to be better moms, better people, and better citizens. Um, some of the breastfeeding educators go into homes instead of hosting a support group, but all of us help moms be successful. A lot of times, the moms we work with feel like outsiders. But you can help these moms feel more welcome in our community. Smile to them. Don't just stare at a mom if she's breastfeeding. Say something nice to their baby. Together, we can all make our community healthier for moms and babies, and that is my dream.